Hi everyone, I have the brand new LEGO Friends Beachwater Scooter. It just came out in June 2024. It's a pretty simple set, and it goes well with the gift with purchase released around the same time, the water park. Let me know if you want to see a separate review on this one, but for now, let's do this. So the set comes with 3 unnumbered bags, this instruction sheet that we will not be using, this very cute dolphin that we'll look at towards the end, and this loose piece here. Let's get started with the build, and for this one I'll rely only on the box. I will not use any instructions. Alright, we're done with the build. Let's have a look at everything included in the set, starting with the mini dolls. So in this set we got Leo and Candy, spelled with an I at the end. They're very nice mini dolls to get. The printing is very crisp on both of them, and you might notice that Leo has a whistle here, and that's because he is the lifeguard. And on top of Candy's hairpiece, there is a hole to allow for an accessory to be added. Unfortunately, no such accessory is included in the set, at least as far as I'm aware. And because the LEGO Friends team values diversity, they have different skin tones, which is a good thing, but the downside of that is that it's not easy to swap the parts. So for example, if I flip this and this, it's going to look a little bit awkward. I mean, anything's possible, but like the skin tone does not match entirely. So that is a limitation. You're going to need a larger mini doll collection to make them swap parts successfully. But they can at least swap the hair pieces, and that's easier to do. If you want to give her a haircut, for example. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Oops, sorry Leo. And here's what Leo looks like with long hair, just in case anyone was wondering. But if mini dolls are not your thing, you do get this very nice dolphin included in the set. Very nicely printed, and the eyes are done in the cartoonish Friends style. It might be a downside for some, but I can think of it as either a toy dolphin, which it literally is, or just a dolphin who is very fashionable. The mold is otherwise excellent, and it has like 2 anti-studs at the bottom to connect in this way, and it also has 1 anti-stud over here, so you can connect it to something like this. You can do this with the dolphin. That's a pretty good look, and if you have a transparent version of this piece, then that is even better. This is quality. This is attention to detail, and I really appreciate LEGO for including this possibility with this dolphin mold. This can be used in so many different contexts. It looks beautiful. I like the dolphin coming out. This is very nice. You have a bunch of options for the dolphin. It's just not a very good look from the underside because of the connection points, but it's good to have the connection points. And just like with Candy's hair, it has a hole here that you could use to insert some of your accessory in case you want to make this dolphin even more stylish and iconic. Now let's take a look at the builds included within this set. Before I do that, I'll point out these life jackets. I'll put them on the mini dolls so that they can be safe when they head into the water. So remember everyone, if you're going to go to the water, make sure to wear your life jackets. It's very important for safety. If you're a parent, emphasize this again and again, because kids need repetition to learn this. These are the scooters that the set is named after. They're very simple in their builds, and they're identical except for the secondary color here, which is either teal or yellow. On the box, it's shown that Leo is using the teal and Candy is using the yellow one. Maybe that's their favorite colors. But of course, none of these are very gendered colors, so you can use them as you see fit. And the mini doll will hold onto these, and the feet will be attached here on these middle 2 studs. That's actually a pretty good look. Candy is going to look just the same if I add her here, so I won't do that. But what I'll do instead is I'll bring a minifigure. The minifigure from LEGO City, and I'll see, is this thing minifigure compatible, because I'm sure a bunch of you are wondering that. The minifigures are a bit differently proportioned than mini dolls. So the answer to that is kinda, because here if I try to force this, I was doing this off camera and it feels really wrong to force this hand here because it's a slightly different width. But if it holds with one hand and stands, a little bit of adjusting, then it will work. For a minifigure, they just need to be holding up one hand like this. So interesting to note that this is not 100% minifigure compatible, but if it holds one hand, then yeah, that works. So good thing to know. Just a reminder, this minifigure is not included in this set, it's included in a separate LEGO City set that I reviewed earlier. Alright, so besides the scooters, what else do we get? We have this tiny little flag on a buoy in the middle of the water, where the dolphin is supposedly swimming. And then we get this main build. Now, this is why you should not underestimate the LEGO Friends theme. This here is some really nice, quote-unquote, realistic waterworks done here. So we have, this is like a beach, and this is a wave that's crashing on to the shore. It's very well done, and this really does look like water with all the combinations of colors used together. And this technique reminds me of what was done with the Kingfisher bird, the much larger LEGO Icons set. This is kind of the same effect here at a much smaller scale. I'm glad to see this building technique used. We have a ladder over here that brings to where the lifeguard is going to be able to sit and monitor the waters, make sure that there's no trouble. In this case, the lifeguard is Leo, and he has binoculars as well as suntan, which is very important. So make sure to wear your suntan whenever you're outside. This umbrella here, I don't think it's connected very well. Maybe there's a different way to connect it. This is how I did it without the instructions, but maybe there's a different way. We also got this life raft, used only in the case of emergencies. And we also got this very nice crab. I think it's the same mold as the one from LEGO City. It has an anti-stud on the bottom, one stud at the top, and these are clips so it can hold on to things like these popsicles that are in this box. So on the box of the set, we can see the crab running away with one of these popsicles and Candy chasing after him. So that's some nice play potential in this set. So here's what that looks like. This is probably one of the scenes that's found in the LEGO Friends series, although as you can see here, they're always going to be smiling no matter what because they don't have alternative expressions. We also got a few of these extra pieces as well. Here's a closer look at them. Yeah, this one is not extra, it goes somewhere in the build, but these are extra pieces, including most notably these binoculars, this transparent piece, and another life jacket. So in terms of price and value, this set is worth $10 US or 14 Canadian, and you do get these 2 mini dolls as well as a bunch of small side builds and this wonderful dolphin, crab, all these other pieces here. I do think the set is worth it, and I think these small LEGO sets are really good value. So there's no licensing here, no Star Wars or Disney tax, it's just you get what you pay for. If you hate mini dolls, you might not like this set too much. It does have some very useful parts, some nice building techniques. Like this thing is simple but very well done. The umbrella falls off pretty easily, but maybe this is by design or maybe there's just a different way to attach it, I'm not sure. These pieces, I'm not sure if I've ever seen them in teal before, so they might be new in teal. Don't quote me on that. So yeah, I think the value is there for this set. Don't underestimate LEGO Friends, they have lots of cool sets coming out. Even if you don't feel like you're a part of the target audience, which is 5+ kids, there's something to learn from this set. Even if you don't buy this set specifically, I think that you can learn something from building this set, and I certainly did. So I do not regret getting it. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. And don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos.